Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Connor Hump, and I'm here with another video. We're doing a president's tier list. Now, instead of how they are as presidents, let's say how they are as people. Mind you, this is opinionated. Um, and this is not a correct list because no tier list is ever correct. This is my opinion, and now what I mean by my favorites isn't they're not the best, but but these presidents I really like. So we're gonna go by my favorites means love them. Love them means like they're pretty cool, but I mean, yeah. Anyways, don't have opinion on them means like I really just don't know what they're like characterize. Yeah. So let's start out with the first president. We have George Washington. Where is the good old George Washington? Oh, this is gonna suck because I have no idea a lot of where these presidents are. Oh, George Washington. Here you are. My favorites. Love George Washington, father of this country. Amazing president. Just absolutely one of my favorites. John Adams. He's cool. The reason why is he's cool is because I don't know. He was the founding father, so he's automatically cool. Um, he didn't like slavery, which is cool. The letters he went to Dolly Madison when they were away, that means he's loyal. So yeah, cool. Third president, Thomas Jefferson. My favorites. Just like Thomas Jefferson, what can I say? Um, you know what? I'll put James Madison's love them. He wrote the Constitution, and that's pretty cool. Gotta incredibly thank him for that. James Monroe, I'll say cool because he's a founding father. I say John Quincy Adams is cool. I like John Quincy Adams. Um, this is really weird to say, but John Quincy Adams has my favorite presidential portrait of all time. Out of all of the presidential portraits, John Quincy Adams is probably my favorite one. He was actually incredibly smart, so I like, you know what, I like John Quincy Adams. Andrew Jackson, love Andrew Jackson. I'll put John Quincy Adams right there. I love Andrew Jackson, very populist. Yeah. Mon Van Buren, I don't have an opinion on. I mean, I like his hair. You know, election of 1840. That's a cool election to look at. William Henry Harrison, he's cool. He was a war general, so earned points for me. John Tyler, yeah, I don't like John Tyler. He's a rhino. He went against his party, which I just don't like. James K. Polk. I don't really have an opinion on. Actually, you know what? I'll put him at cool. He had a glider issue. That's so random. Um, he was pretty boring, but he was an underdog. He really liked his wife. Loved her. His final words was like, "I'll love you for eternity, Lucy." So very loyal. Zachary Taylor. Cool. Zachary Taylor, I've been looking it up more and more often. Zachary Taylor, in fact, I actually liked Zachary Taylor. He's a war general. He only served for 1 year, so lately I've been wanting to look him up a lot. Speaking of who I wanted to look up a lot, why is there so many presidents down here? Doesn't make sense. Millard Fillmore, cool. I like Millard Fillmore. Actually, you know what? I've been watching some Millard Fillmore videos for the past months. Not actually for the past couple months. I haven't watched any Millard Fillmore videos, but actually, you know what? Millard Fillmore I've been searching up a lot. He's cool. Yeah. Franklin Pierce. Don't have an opinion on. His life is sad and depressing. I don't like him as a president, but as a person, he's handsome. No homo. Anyways, speaking of homo, I'm sorry. Uh, I'll put him at don't like him. I don't like him because he did nothing as president. He hated the job. Um um yeah. Abraham Lincoln, oh of course, easy one. He's my favorite president of all time. Love what he did as Civil War. Sucks he got assassinated. Speaking of which, I don't like Andrew Johnson. He pretty much self-defecated what Abraham Lincoln tried to do. Ulysses S. Grant, cool. I like him. He's a war general. He's a good president. Respectable. I don't have an opinion on Rutherford Hayes. He's one of the least known people ever. Yep. All right. James Garfield. I like James Garfield. He's pretty smart. He is from Ohio, though, so I'm just kidding. But I think he was going to be a good president. He's very smart, intelligent, like John Quincy Adams. But yeah, either that, he's kind of boring. I don't have an opinion on Chester Arthur. He's an interesting person, but because we don't know if he was born in the United States, he could have been lying. He had 85 pairs of jeans, so he's actually a fashion icon. And his mustache, that's a pretty impressive mustache. Grover Cleveland. Character-wise, I just don't have an opinion on him. He was a draft dodger, supposedly. He did have a kid, and just didn't take care of the kid. But those are only rumors. Benjamin Harrison. Actually, I've been like Miller Fillmore. I've been watching videos on Benjamin Harrison. Because these are one of America's least known presidents, so it's like cool to watch documentaries on them. Those C-SPAN documentaries. Yeah, I mean, he's fine. I learned he liked oysters. Yep. I don't have an opinion on William McKinley. I just don't. Yeah. Theodore Roosevelt, one of my favorites. He's pretty brave. He fought a war. He liked hunting animals, which is cool. I don't hunt animals, but that's cool. Just a big, lovable guy. Speaking of cool, William Howard Taft. I actually really like William Howard Taft. William Howard Taft served as a Chief Justice. He's actually probably my favorite Supreme Court or Chief Justices of all time, Woodrow Wilson, I don't like him. I don't like him as president. As a person, he's whatever, though. But, yeah. Warren G. Harding, don't like him. He's a cheater. He cheat. He did nothing. He partied all the time. Yep, I don't like him. Calvin Coolidge, he's cool. Oh, shit. Calvin Coolidge, he's cool. He's actually pretty boring, but very constitutionalist. I like him, but he's a boring person, to be honest with you. Herbert Hoover's cool. His life is actually pretty inspiring. He worked hard, helped save lives in World War One. Very successful businessman. And he was politically active after his presidency, speaking at the Republican convention in 1964. He was probably disappointed when Barry Goldwater was the Republican nominee, because he ended up getting his ass kicked. Theodore Roosevelt's character, I mean, he's oh no, not Harry Truman. Roosevelt's character is, he's supposedly cheating on his wife. He was kind of mean. Yeah. Harry Truman. I like Harry Truman. He's cool. Very inspiring, actually. Very inspiring president. Inspiring president. Like Andrew Johnson, he's very inspiring. But, yeah, I mean, he's all around cool. Dwight D. Eisenhower. Love Dwight D. Eisenhower. Famous World War II general. Points. But yeah, he just let the country run. That's cool. Speaking of cool, John F. Kennedy, he was vibing, he was young, he was chill. But he did supposedly cheat on his wife, but it's a rumor. But yeah, I mean he's fine. Um, Andy B. Johnson, I don't really have an opinion on him. Actually, no, I kind of just don't like him. I don't like him for Vietnam. Civil Rights Act was cool, but he did publicly say that those N-words would vote for Democrat for the next hundreds of years. Um, yeah, Richard Nixon. I don't have an opinion on Nixon. I just watched a video on Nixon about the 1968 election, how he was a loser, and and he finally won. That's cool. Yeah, he's fine. Richard Nixon, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Jimmy Carter, this oh shit, my bad. George Ford. George Ford. I like George Ford a lot. He's from Michigan, so that's cool. I keep saying cool, but this is if he was cool, I would put him cool people. Yeah, from Michigan, really nice guy. Wish he would have been president for longer, but it's all good. You know, again, he served for a very short term, so I like to watch videos on him more often than I would, like, say, an 8-year president. Speaking of which, speaking of a 4-year president, Jimmy Carter. This actually may shock you, but Jimmy Carter is one of my favorite presidents. I love Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter is such a nice dude. Terrible, terrible president. But this is all about them as a person. Jimmy Carter's a really nice guy. He's the happiest president ever. In fact, he probably got elected because he was so nice. Habitat for Humanity. You know what he did was, it's pretty nice. So I love Jimmy Carter. One of my favorites, definitely. Reagan, one of my favorites. Reagan is definitely one of my oh God, no, 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 no. Reagan's one of my favorites. No, no. Reagan's one of my favorites. He held conservative. But no, I don't think he was a full blown conservative, but he was still conservative. Yeah, he's an actor. He's a lifeguard. Um, yeah, pretty. His interviews from like the 70s can still definitely help. His quotes definitely are still cool to this day. Uh, oh my god, I've been saying cool so many times. I need to stop. George H.W. Bush, I don't really have an opinion on him. He just lived a life. I mean, yeah, I don't really have an opinion on him. He's a nice guy. Bill Clinton, I just don't have an opinion on him. People say that he's such a douche, which I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know. Yeah, I just really don't have an opinion on them. Um, George W. Bush, I like George W. I love George W. Bush a lot. This is more of like the instead of love them, it's more of like them. So let's change that to like. The like. Let's change it to like them. Um, yeah, I mean he's a pretty funny dude. He's really nice. Yeah, so Barack Obama. This is tough. This is really tough. I don't know if he's cool or don't have an opinion on him. He's a nice guy. He's kind of funny. But I would say yeah, I mean, I don't mind watching a Barack Obama interview if it's not talked about politics. If it's talked about politics, I refuse to watch it. But if it's not, then he's a funny dude. He's a nice guy. He has a very distinguished accent. And Donald Trump. Oh, he's one of my favorites. I just love Donald Trump. The reason why Donald Trump's one of my favorite presidents is because, first of all, he's funny. He's so funny. Savage moments. Um, and I like him as a president. It's very funny. He's a celebrity. He's very rich. I like how he brags. That's pretty funny. He's kind of cocky. And he's so fun. He's so funny. His savage moments just makes me laugh so much. Um, yeah. So So yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna make a few adjustments. I'm gonna put mail from my cool people. Uh yeah. This list is cool. This list is cool. John F. Kennedy was such a like you know what? Yeah, he was funny. He was charming. No homo. Um yeah, I mean all of these people, again, this isn't the best, so if the person isn't in bottom tier, then if a person's in the bottom tier, that doesn't mean they're a terrible president, which oh wait shit. Oh gosh, that's kind of ironic. Yeah, this is such a nice guys tier list. Character isn't everything for me. Character doesn't mean anything for me in terms of presidents, but in terms of like their life, if these are the people that if I could hang around with, from cool people to my favorites, if I hang around them, I would not mind. I wouldn't mind. I would just be chilling. But from don't have an opinion to down, I wouldn't really just like. I would just be like, okay, sure, yeah. Anyways, this is a fun video idea. Yeah. Anyways, guys, hope you liked this video. Yeah. Have an amazing day.